I was not planning on making this video. Unlike most Deadman videos you've seen so far, my start did not go well. In fact, by the 4-hour mark, all 3 of my accounts I subbed to play on died, and I was back to square one. Damn, I died on my main. In order to rebuild, I had one plan. And that plan led me to a multi-billion GP bot farm.
The bots are back, baby. The bots are back. Dude, what is this? Do you see this?
Keep coming. Let's be factory line.
Temple of the Eye completed. Okay, wait. This is obviously not the beginning. But like I mentioned earlier, I was not planning on making a video of this Deadman, so I wasn't recording or commentating for the majority of it. So let me just show you. The plan for the rebuild was to craft nature runes with the Sigil of Abyss, which grants 10 times as many runes as usual. Thankfully, we got the Sigil from one of our starter crates, so after the death, I did Rune Mysteries, Enter the Abyss, and Temple of the Eye, which put us at 44 rune crafting, instantly unlocking natures. Now from there, we ran one Goddard, crafted 240 nature runes for starter cash, went back to Goddard, sold even more runes, bought dragon bones for 52 prayer, got 56 agility for the Goddard shortcut, and then farmed more gold with plans to swap. And then we had an idea. We got a couple hours of Goddard done. Ooh, we got it. I guess it's time to quest. All the natures are sold. 522,000 gold. Not bad. While browsing the Deadman Mode Apocalypse wiki, we noticed a new item was added to the game. From what we could tell, the Trinket of Fairies allowed you to teleport to any fairy ring from any location. And so, obviously, we began scheming. The question was simple. How can we use this item to make as much money as possible? Now, I assume you have an idea of where this is going, and I'm sure you can think of many ideas of how you can use this. I will say, in hindsight, there was one obvious choice, but at the time, I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. I couldn't have been more wrong. The plan was to use the Trinket of Fairies to get to the fairy ring near the nature altar. Once we get there, we would then destroy the looting bag, which we previously filled with pure essence. They should drop the pure essence to the ground, as long as nothing weird happens. Wait, I just destroyed it and didn't get essence.
I see it under you.
Oh, because you sculled, maybe?
I'm like a fucking pure essence.
You running some essence for me?
Yeah, you lost a tick right there, buddy. Gonna have to dock your pay.
Fuck off.
We would then teleport to the Chasm of Fire using the Trinket of Fairies, bank, fill a new looting bag with pure essence, and repeat. Now, just to give you some perspective on how good this method really was, this was the first day of Deadman mode, so natures were selling for anywhere from 200 to 300 each. You made around 430 natures per inventory. Each inventory took about a minute 15, minute 20, which comes out to around 3 to 4.5 million Deadman per hour. And obviously on day 1, that's insane. The swap rate sat around 1 to 25, so you're looking anywhere from 75 to 100 mil per hour. Unfortunately though, if that were the case, you probably wouldn't have seen this video, because a few hours into our method, nature runes started to plummet in price. Now, I didn't know or understand why this was happening, and then we ran into this. I think we found a broken bot farm. I was recording the wrong screen. Now we do have these screenshots of the bots that I killed, some of the audio, and the full recording from my buddy's perspective. Now, just to get the timeline right, we found this broken bot farm early into the night. I went to sleep, and a couple hours later, that same bot farm was now working. This is that footage.
The bots are back, baby. The bots are back.
All of this was recorded and happened before the Sir Pugger video came out because, well, I was the one that tipped him off. I slept for a few hours, woke up, and noticed all the bots. And when I tried to kill the bots, they now had a protector. So I contacted the only person I knew who could take care of this.
Bot farm, but we also got reports of a huge nature rune crafting bot farm in Deadman mode as well. They seem to be coming through the abyss to the nature rune altar, and they make nature runes, then immediately trade them to level 3 mules that still have the 1 hour protection active. Each bot has 280 nature runes worth about 60k Deadman mode GP, 1.2 mil 07.
And so the bots were cleared out. They were killed and eventually banned. But the damage was already done. Nature runes dropped to 150. I even saw sub 100 during the peak of the nature rune bots, and for some reason, swap rates were also dropping. Now it's to be expected for them to slowly go down over time as there's going to be more supply and less demand, but it was dropping far too quickly. Now that is the other thing I wanted to talk about in this video. In the background I'll play some clips of my Deadman mode experience, but I just want to briefly talk about what happened this Deadman mode and why swap rates dropped so dramatically low. I used to think it was the breaches that made this a problem, and then I saw this video by Execution. So the clan Execution found this unintended feature. They were able to sell Void Knight armor that you bought from the emblem trader to pest control for Void Knight points. And then you were able to spend those points on experience in the Void Knight shop. You're also able to buy halos and then sell them to the LMS shop. So they bought Dragonstone bolts and who knows what else and sold it on the GE. From what I could tell, they swapped that money into around 76 bill 07 on day 1, day 2. I don't know if that was all that was bug abused, or if many more billions were brought into the game, but that could not have been good for the economy. It likely is the reason for the plummeting swap rates. Now with all that being said, I had a great time this Deadman mode, so this is by no means a hit piece on Jagex or any of their seasonal modes, but it is something to look out for heading into this leagues. Granted, there is no swapping, but I just hope nothing crazy happens that could ruin the experience for many. Anyways, I will be and probably am playing this leagues right now, so expect a video or two coming in the next few weeks. I'm really bad at telling people to do this, but leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.